Suspects involved in a night of violence in Covington that sent 4 children to the hospital.
A 7-year-old was one of the victims, believe it or not. All of it after that fight broke out involving the large group of kids. WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick live for us in Covington. Right there at the scene, Russell Street near 17th. Brian, some new news here in the last half an hour or so.
Yeah, police just released that they have 2 suspects right now. We want to show you pictures of these. We have the first is a 17-year-old. He is still on the loose, not in custody. His name is Taquan S. Again, 17 years old. He's wanted on 4 counts, including assault, riot, possession of a handgun by a minor. We would not normally show a 17-year-old in this case, but he is still on the loose. He is considered armed and dangerous. The other suspect is Thomas Brown. He's 41 years old. He was one of the people that was shot in the incident. He remains in the hospital, so police knows where they know where he is. He faces 3 charges, including assault, possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. Now, this area back here is not exactly a playground, but last night it was more like a battleground. It's a scene where crime tape marks chaos.
There is no logical reason that 3 young children are suffering from gunshot wounds.
3 children shot, 1 injured in the fight, and a man also hit by gunfire. Neighbors walk out their doors to a scene they won't forget, no matter how hard they try.
I just looked out the window and I seen them putting that guy in the ambulance. I seen the little boy coming out in the ambulance, a stretcher, and they put him in the ambulance.
But we know the shooting stemmed from a large fight involving juveniles.
Covington Police Chief Robert Nader says children should not have to worry about being shot as they play in their neighborhoods.
They should be looking forward to playing outside as the weather warms up and looking forward to spring break next week. That's what they should be doing, not being in the hospital.
Police say the fight involved at least a dozen people, mostly kids. Then gunfire erupted. When it was over, 3 children were hit, including a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old. A 14-year-old girl was shot in the neck. Another juvenile was injured in the fight, and a 41-year-old man was also shot.
If you walk in the halls, it's pretty somber.
Covington School Superintendent Alvin Garrison says they have counselors and psychologists available to the kids. He says everyone needs to increase their efforts to get involved.
I think it's so important that our parents and students alike, if they know something, tell someone.
Now the street lined with evidence of children is marked with a different kind of evidence. Yeah, again, Taquan S., 17 years old, still on the run tonight. Police are looking for him. If you know anything about him, call Covington Police. Meanwhile, they're also looking into a shooting that was over on Greenup to see if that was connected to this one. Reported live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
Brian, so sad. We're talking about a 7, an 11, and a 14-year-old. The 14-year-old, who would think would be the oldest in a group of people who are victims. What do we know about their conditions?
Yeah, well, right now that 14-year-old, Mike, is the only one that remains in critical, she's in stable but critical condition. She was shot in the neck. I talked to some extended family members today about her. They say that apparently she can't speak right now, but she was alert and writing notes to family members on paper, so there is some hope there. Mike?
All right, Brian Hamrick with the latest with that new information on the suspects. Thanks so much, Brian.